So when you're making a feature-length independent documentary, what is the most difficult part of the editing process? I would say that one of the more difficult elements is choosing which take to include in the final film, especially if you've got a bad habit of recording several different takes for the same scene. I'll give you an example.
We recording? John LeBon here on day 6 of the road trip, and we've finally made it to the epicenter of Australian dinosaurs here at the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum. I've got with me Banjo, the Australovenator, one of the most important dinosaur finds of all time. And you can see here his very dangerous looking claws. We'll see more of him and plenty more inside the museum. So why don't you come with me for a little tour? And then I want to do take 2 as well. All right, we're finally here. After 5 days, on day 6, we've made it to the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum, the home of Australian dinosaur fossils. This is the biggest collection in all of Australia, in all of the world of dinosaur fossils, and we're finally here. So why don't you come with me and we'll check it out. Come on. Turn it off? Yeah, you can turn it off.
Part of me wanted to be serious because it's a serious thing. I mean, if we're being lied to about dinosaurs and little children playing with these stupid fake monsters, which are used to encourage people to believe in evolution, and the fact that people believe that they evolved from simpler species potentially leads to some of the nihilism and the hopelessness that we see among people today. That's a serious thing, sure. But on the flip side, we were trying to have fun with the trip. And so I did a lot of double takes. One take was me being serious, one take was me being a bit silly, and I still can't really decide which of those two to include in the final film. But in any event, the good news is that all of the source footage has now been synced and linked and produced, rendered, uploaded, all available now at johnlebon.com. There's more than 8 hours there now, so let's go through it. There's about a dozen car chats, which are about 20 or 30 minutes long. That's where myself and the Silver Fox are chatting in the car about dinosaurs and all other kinds of things on the way there. We've also got a couple of other chats where we're recording from within the car, looking out, chatting about all kinds of things. And then, of course, potentially the most important part, the tours themselves. So I took a tour of the Lark Quarry, which was the stampede that supposedly inspired the stampede in Jurassic Park. We went and saw the Matabarosaurus inside its big enclosure. We went and saw the Kronosaurus Corner, where we got to chat with an expert, an actual expert, and ask him some questions. He was pretty cool. And then the probably the biggest or most important part of the whole trip was the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum, where they have the holotype specimens. And that leads me to a question for you. Do you know what a holotype specimen is? Chances are you weren't taught this at school or any place where you studied. You probably weren't taught what a holotype specimen is, but basically the holotype specimen is the single physical example or illustration of an organism known to have been used when the species was formally described. So in other words, when the experts are claiming they've found a new species, the holotype specimen is kind of like the original specimen, and most people will never get to see the holotype of a dinosaur because the layman doesn't really get a chance to see them, generally speaking. But in Australia, the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum does let you, if you pay the money, see the holotype specimens for yourself. Obviously you can't touch them, but you're only a couple of meters away, not even that, and you can see them. And so I got footage of that, I got photos of that, and that's all included that will be included in the final film, and it's definitely included in the footage that I've got here for tour video number 4. Now, of course, this source footage is only available to full members of johnlebon.com. But it's probably time for those of you who aren't members to jump on board because, of course, when you become a full member of johnlebon.com, you get yourself in the credits of the final Dino Skeptic film. You'll be among the first to see the final Dino Skeptic film. You'll get to see all the source material before and after the film is released. Plus, you'll get all of the other benefits that come from being a member of johnlebon.com, including access to more than 100 hours of exclusive material. That's video and audio. Dozens of exclusive articles, your name in the sidebar here with all of these lovely people. There's more than 80 people there now. It's growing like wildfire. It's fantastic. So you'll get your name in the credits of the film, you get your name in the credits on the website itself, and you'll get access to the Discord server, which is the only Discord server that I'm aware of where you can discuss real skepticism without having people trying to convince you that the earth is flat, or that baddies are coming to get us, or that paid shills are coming, or any of this complete nonsense. If you're someone who just likes to look at the evidence, discuss it, have a laugh about it, there's only one place for you, and that is at johnlebon.com. So I'll put a link to johnlebon.com in the info box below. And I'll also put a link to dinoskeptic.com, where there's about 5 videos there right now available for free for you to check out, so you can get a better idea of what the film is all about. So if you are a member of johnlebon.com, go and check out that source material page. Like I said, about 8 hours of source material there right now. From that, I'll be drawing about 60 or 70 minutes to go into the final film, which I'm working on as we speak. So that's pretty much the basis of the film right there, waiting for you. But you get to see all of it, not just the final film. And if you're not a member of johnlebon.com, it's time to ask yourself why not, because like I said, it is growing. We're up to 11 super agents and about 70 Foundation members. Goodness gracious me. Just keeps getting better and better. And why not? This has never been done before. As far as I'm aware, no one has ever taken a trip out to see the holotype specimens from a skeptical point of view. So as far as I'm aware, this is the first film of its kind of all time, and you can be part of it if you are a member of johnlebon.com. So that'll do it for today on the 17th of November 2018. Until next time, you guys, check the links in the info box below and take care of yourselves.